With Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter number 47 on the horizon, we have brand new leaks and spoilers for the upcoming manga chapter in connection to Moro's battle against Majin Buu, Goku, and Vegeta, in which now we know that ever since Majin Buu had awakened, we understand that he will in fact be battling against Moro. However, the question lingers, what is going to be the fate of Goku and Vegeta now that they seemingly enough have their powers restored and back to full strength? What exactly can Goku and Vegeta do in this situation to help aid Majin Buu in his battle against Moro in the upcoming manga chapter? As once more before we begin, if you guys are new to this channel and of course love anime and Dragon Ball, then don't forget to go on ahead and smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications by clicking on the bell icon to never miss a single upload. And if you guys are stoked, ready, and excited for Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter number 47 to be fully released in English, in which we are going to be covering on this channel in the next couple of days, then be sure to go on ahead and slap a big fat like down below. Now, as you guys can see from the first image having to be shown here, both Goku and Vegeta are now finally awake after having to rest for a few days, and based on their overall status, they seem to be relatively injured and still fatigued from their battle. However, both Goku and Vegeta in this case are beginning to pick up that other Namekians are dying by the hands of Moro. Now, of course, as we transition into the next shot having to be shown, Majin Buu seems to be very angry at Moro. As of course we see Majin Buu beginning to question and speak to Moro, we are going to have a direct engagement between the two, as one of the major assumptions between Moro and Buu is that Moro is possibly asking for the Daikaio to be released, or either asking for his whereabouts due to the sole fact that Moro possibly wants him dead. But nonetheless, Majin Buu is not only irritated by Moro, but seems to be talking to him as well. As we transition into the next shot having to be shown here, for the first time, it looks like Moro is expressing fear and distress, which is something that I don't think we've seen previous to the Dragon Ball Super manga chapters with Moro, but here, he looks to be absolutely shaken and taken back by something that has recently just happened. So the only question that lingers here is what happened that caused Moro to be absolutely shocked as to what he's looking at. Is the Daikaio free? Did Goku and Vegeta merge? Did something happen with Majin Buu? So many questions to be asked, but more or less the question lingers as to what exactly is going on that's causing Moro to feel this way. And again, we are going to find out once this manga chapter is released in English on this channel, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications, that way you guys don't miss out on that. Now, we go back to Goku and Vegeta, and they're seemingly enough aware as to what Moro is doing to the Namekians, because they're being briefed as to how powerful he has gotten and what exactly he's doing outside while they've been resting. And even then, as we see them both talking and trying to figure things out again, the translations are very loose at this point, so we're gonna have to wait and see what happens once we get the English translations in full context for us to understand. But it also looks like our heroes are talking to the Namekian elders and trying to figure out what exactly they can do to combat Moro. So the plan here is to prevent Moro from gathering the Dragon Balls, because this dude really wants the Dragon Balls. He really wants to restore his youth. He really wants to restore his magic. But as we notice in the next image having to be shown here, Goku looks on over and he spots the 1-star Dragon Ball. So with them, they in fact do have one of the Dragon Balls, in which at some given point in time, Moro is going to seek them out in wanting this Dragon Ball for his collection in summoning Porunga. But the question is, can he do so? Now again, this also begs the question, as we notice Moro in the next shot here, he's also very quiet but yet very alarmed as to something that perhaps may have gotten his attention. As we can see in the next image having to be shown here, we notice Moro very cautiously looking at one of the Namekian houses and possibly even contemplating on going inside. As we of course can see in the next image here, he seems to point at the actual house as he's beginning to tell the former Frieza pilot about it. So Moro seems to know. Moro seems to know a lot about this, and he's not taking any chances because it looks like he desperately wants those Dragon Balls. However, in the next image having to be shown here, Moro is absolutely pissed. And what exactly he is pissed off on, we don't really know right now, but in the next image having to be shown here, Majin Buu is also very pissed off. So The question here is, did Majin Buu piss off Moro, which caused Moro to piss off Majin Buu and vice versa? Because it looks like the both of them are incredibly angry with each other, as of course we do know that Majin Buu at some point will of course fight Moro and even have the upper hand. And in the last image having to be shown here, Majin Buu is also very confident in his abilities in fighting Moro. Now keep in mind, this entire time, Majin Buu had done nothing in Dragon Ball Super. He had done absolutely nothing in his attempts against Beerus, Golden Frieza, the Universe 6 tournament, Goku Black Zamasu, and Merge Zamasu, and even in the Tournament of Power alongside Dragon Ball Super Broly. So now, this gives us the only opportunity in finally seeing Majin Buu in action, in having him not only be credible in this scenario, but also having him more or less involved against a credible villain, in which now, perhaps maybe, is going to get even more powerful than how we've seen before. But to that, we're going to have to wait and see, because more information will be dropping in the next couple of days and in the next couple of hours, of course, with more info and scans, leaks, and potential spoilers. So make sure you guys tune back onto the channel for that, because Majin Buu is going to be battling Moro, but the question lingers, can Majin Buu, in his ability and with his magic, stop Moro from getting stronger and obtaining the Dragon Balls? That, I think, is a very important question to ask. However, even with the early translations for this manga chapter, it is implied that Moro directly knows that the Grand Kaioshin is inside of Majin Buu, as he goes on to even state, and I quote, "Grand Kaioshin, I'll never forget the hate that I have for you." As Majin Buu goes on to reply, "I will not tolerate you doing any more harm to anyone ever again." So Moro knows that in fact the Grand Kaioshin is inside of Majin Buu, and the hate that he has for him is what's fueling him in this fight. Now Goku and Vegeta also understand that Moro is in direct pursuit of where they are because of the 1-star Dragon Ball that's with them. So by the end of it, is Moro going to be successful in gaining the Dragon Balls, or are they somehow going to stop him? Again, I leave that in your hands, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Once more, if you guys are new to this channel and cannot wait for this upcoming manga chapter, then be sure to go on ahead and slap a big fat like down below. Hit that subscribe button, everybody. Turn on all notifications. Follow me on Twitter at UnrealEntGaming. I'll keep you guys posted on there with more news, information, and updates. Again, I'm excited for this because Majin Buu now is finally relevant, and for those that are wondering on why he's fat again, well, after the Tournament of Power recruitment process, we understood that Hercule said once Buu stopped training, he went back to eating and being fat again, so that's exactly what happened there. So in case you guys are wondering on what happened to Fit Buu basically just dissipated after, or even before, the Tournament of Power actually began once he fell asleep. So that just pretty much sums up that. The Daikaio seems to be speaking through Buu's body, so that's what's going to make this that much more interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck's up, on? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Frieza.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!